Greetings, humanity. I'm Jim, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Although, I mean, that's par for the course, right? Yeah, so, you ever leave something undone for a while, and then you keep thinking, I'll take care of it, I'll do it. And then you don't do it for, like, ever? So I did that. I did that in the mid-90s. There was a game I was playing that I played on, a few different folks' computers, and then eventually my own. And I just sort of kind of forgot about it. I just sort of left it by the wayside for a little while, thinking I would get back to it. So I figured I'd go ahead and check that off the list now. It's only been like 30 years. So about 30 years ago, roughly, the Seventh Guest was released. It was one of the first CD-ROM only games for PCs. And so I remember that being a big deal at the time. And I started playing it. I didn't get very far in. I remember playing it on a couple of other people's computers first. It's like there was someone... I can't even remember. It was like someone had... that my mother knew through work of some kind. And we were just sort of heading over and setting it up on their computer. And then I ended up getting a copy, and it wouldn't work on the computer that I had at the time. And a friend of mine borrowed it for like ages and ages. And then when my friend actually was built computers at the time. And so he then built a system for us, and I played it on that system. And it was a while. It was a considerable amount of time that I allowed to pass after trying to play that game. So I figure, better late than never. I'm going to go ahead and take a stab at playing this game again. I'm actually, right now, I am between... I just finished the Age of Empires first campaign. I'm taking a quick little break from there. I'm probably going to get back to it pretty quickly. But I figured I'd start playing this a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to do it simultaneously with everything or not. Or if I'm going to like, I don't know if I'm going to just play a little bit and play that and go back to Age of Empires a little bit. We'll figure it out. We'll have to see how this does. So the first thing I do need to, I should probably warn folks about, just as a bit of a disclaimer. So I have not seen much of this game. I've looked at a little bit of it, and I haven't, for the most part, seen much of this game in like 30 years. I don't know how well it's aged. Some of it I think is probably not aged incredibly well. There's a character who I think is like a stage magician who has a costume that might have a little bit of appropriation about it possibly, but then again, it's basically I think it's basically on the same level as that sort of Johnny Carson act, memory act. So it's a memory act, mind reading act, whatever. I can't remember much at all. But anyway, so it's on the same level as that. So that much I kind of remember. There is bad acting in this game. I need to point that out from the start. Because this was one of the first games that they went ahead and they because they had the room for it on the CD-ROM, they did they shot people on video against probably back then a blue screen. This was probably even before they had started using a lot of green screen the way they do, the way they started doing it more later. Blue screen was very popular, and then green screen became popular. I remember that. Yeah, so like they shot a number of actors to kind of show it, to kind of show things that were going on in the game. There were cutscenes that had actually been shot on video, and it was an amazing thing at the time. It was a big deal. This is a big deal. CD-ROM was a big deal when that technology was introduced. It's like, you can have the character speaking and actually have their mouth move to the words? It was incredible. So, that is a thing that we're going to be doing. Also, this is a horror game. There is horror imagery. This is, again, 90s era horror imagery. So it might go further than one might expect. I don't know. I have forgotten everything that's in this game pretty much. So we'll see. But I just wanted to deliver those warnings up front, and then I'm going to, if I need to, I'm going to put actual content warnings on the screen when we get to it, and as we discover things, I'm going to put content warnings up possibly if we run into things that I'm like, okay, well, I need to put in a thing about that, like I've been doing with all these others. It's a rolling thing, you know, rolling forward. Always, you know, we see what happens and we adapt. So that's basically where I'm going with this. I'm going to give this a try, and we'll see what happens. Let me get rid of this background audio that I have placed, and we'll get going. As this is, again, a task I have left undone, so we'll see how this goes. I may have to adjust the audio also as we get in here. We'll see. This is the 25th anniversary edition that I'm going to be playing, as you can see. Thankfully, the interface is a little more forgiving than the original. That much I also remember a little bit about. Anyway, here we go. We will take a look at this horror story a little bit. I have now pressed the play button.
Welcome to my house.
That much I remember. There was also, I remember, music playing, but there's a apparently there's a new soundtrack. There are new recordings, and that I'm curious to hear. So we're gonna use those. I'm just checking the settings. I'm not sure what to set everything at right now, so I'm just going to leave things as is. I mean, yeah, obviously we're going to be using English. This is in a lot of different languages. And you know, we're doing the same thing here. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's very simple choices here. Are we ready to start? We'll give it a shot. That's an ad for another remake they're doing. Okay. Here we go. This was put out about 5 years ago, the 25th anniversary edition. Is it trilobite or trilobite? There is certain disagreements about that. I assume, just like anything, it's whatever side of the room you're standing on. I have very vague memories. Very vague memories of this whole thing. Ah, yes, this is yes, back in the days when they felt that it was important to open these things as though you were watching a movie. And everyone who worked on the game was everyone who happened to be in the room at the time.
He was a drifter, moving from town to town, robbing a gas station here, a grocery store there, until one night. She was coming home from choir practice, but she never got there. Stoff took her purse and ran away. The pittance spent, Stoff had to run and hide. He sunk even lower.
Yeah.
No life, no possessions, no dreams.
Very, very, very bad stage murder.
And that's when the vision came. A doll. And in his dream, Stoff reached out.
Greetings, Reese's. So just joining us. I see you're saying this is the best game of all time. That's very kind of you. That's very. I haven't played this game in decades.
Exact replica. And when he was done, Stoff went to town, to a bar. The owner had a daughter. Ooh, he said his girl would love the strange doll. And Stoff offered it to the man. And the owner, in turn, offered Stoff food and a place to stay. A simple transaction. The first of many.
And I remember these opening, this opening.
And that night, Stoff had another vision.
At the time, it felt very detailed to me. And as you can see, they're kind of going for sort of the silent film style of
Just as he saw it, and everyone wanted one.
sort of thing. Sort of silent film acting style.
Opened up a shop because everyone wanted a Stoff toy. Every boy and girl in the town, and from all the neighboring towns. A Stoff toy is a toy for life, people said. And no two are alike. Everyone loved his unique toys. Henry Stoff grew wealthy, but then the strange virus came, and some of the children started dying. Dying. Clutching.
Oh, okay.
Stoff toy
Well, that's
so close.
immediately something that I'm kind of forgotten about. Forgot about the virus aspect of this whole thing.
And there was this one last vision, a last dream of a great house, a mansion that the wealthy toy maker was to build. A strange house, a house that scared people.
And here we are. And we're staring at that for hours. Oh, good lord. That's right.
My, isn't this a cheery place?
Hey.
Edward, I'm not sure we should have been here today.
Why? Because it's a spooky old house?
Oh my god.
Don't worry, dear. I'll watch out for you.
See, the bad acting is actually the most painful part for me, probably.
What?
expected more of Mr. Stuff.
I mean, I get it. I grew up in the theater. I understand. And that's what makes it all the more painful.
And Lord, it smells awful too. What's Stoff been doing here?
The acting is amazing. Yes, that's certainly a word for it. But it's very stylized. It's very much kind of like they're doing a silent film, except it's
How did I get here? I remember nothing.
and it's the first. It's for a lot of these actors, it's the first time they're using this type of technology. This is probably one of the earliest times they're trying to do it this way. So it's they're still figuring out how the whole thing worked. Let me see if I can briefly. Yeah, this is where it gets. Is when I try to. Hey, greetings. Let me see if I can come back to this. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is moving off the screen. This is going to be the way this is. The moving off the screen is going to be tricky for me. Yeah, the remaster doesn't like Alt Tab. I fear not. Something cool though is there's a map, which I don't remember. This having been the case, so I assume this is in part for moving quickly. Use Scum VM, it makes it way more stable. I have yeah, I need to see. I think that this might be using that. I'm not sure. But it has been some time. We have that. Is this just going to show me the same thing? I don't know if this is just going to show me the same thing again. This might just show us the same thing again.
My dear Mr. Dutton.
Oh, no. Okay.
Welcome to my house. The arrangement is simple. You are to spend the night as my guest, and in exchange, I will give you your heart's most secret desire. And you know what that is, Mr. Dutton, don't you? I require one thing of you, a special service, a task that I've set up for you. A guest who hasn't arrived yet. A guest unlike the six of you. Very special guest.
They said the thing. No, they didn't quite say the thing.
Guest. You must wonder what that service is, but that is the game, Mr. Dutton. The puzzle I've set for you. This is all I can tell you, Mr. Dutton. In the morning, only one of my guests will walk out of this house with his or her every wish granted.
You say, oh, I see. You're saying this game always had a map. Okay. I do not remember. Honestly. I have forgotten everything. I remember there being a puzzle up here, but I don't think we have access to it yet. But that makes sense. Good Lord. So let me see. I do like that we can pretty much just wander in whatever direction. Yeah, I guess that there's that door, there's that door. And we could go up the stairs. There's that door. And there's nothing here that we can interact with as far as I can tell. So I guess I could just go, I could proceed clockwise and just sort of go from there. Try this floor first and see what I'm doing. Is there a... Yes, you can save the game. And there are save slots. We've only just started, however, so and I think this version actually allows you to skip things, so mercifully. So that's something. I'm going to go ahead and go in here. This is a door. Yeah, okay. Okay. And here we have a dining room. And the only directions one can go is one can turn around and I guess see other parts of the dining room, but that's it. All right.
I guess our host wants us to fend for ourselves.
Oh, I've tasted better fare.
At least he left his regrets.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
I don't know.
Oh, it says that we're each to have a piece. Exactly the same, including the symbols.
But that's impossible.
Oh, it's math. I don't know if it's that. Yeah, is the sound coming in okay? If let me know if there's any weirdness with the audio. There are teeth here. There's a brain here. I've forgotten what the teeth represent. Ah, the teeth represent ghosts. Excellent. Audio is good? Cool, thank you. Alright, here we go.
Ah, become a grave digger now, have we? You are a glutton for punishment.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ghosts that make puns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this seems fairly simple enough as far as the idea goes, but I gotta figure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 12 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 of those. So each piece is gonna have one blank space, 2 gravestones, and 2 skulls on it. And presumably, all the pieces have to be be contiguous. So let me see. So, yeah, a few different ways we can tackle this. I'm seeing already that these bunched up together is going to be a problem. As I'm looking at this, I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm starting to see a potential path here. Let me start, and we can always start over if we need to.
2 skulls and 2 stones. The rest is just icing.
Yes.
Puzzling. Some cannot be created more equal than others.
Okay. Okay. We could go like that. Yeah. Okay. I gotta be careful. I'm pulling out pieces between here and here, but let me see what we can do here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because these two are together, obviously. But yeah, alright. I'm just gonna do things. Okay. I've screwed myself. Yep, no, 2 blanks. That's not going to work out. Because this is not going to be attached to anything by the time we're done. Oh! Okay. Close. We came close. Hang on. No! No! Continue, that's what I want. Alright. I'll redo it. Okay. This is doable, it's just a question of, like, sorting it out. I'm gonna tinker with it on the other side for a bit here. What if we do that? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Yes. I mean, there are a few different ways we can do this. We could even do that. Let's play with that a little bit.
2 skulls and 2 stones.
Yes, I know.
The rest is just icing.
Puzzling. Some cannot be created more equal than...
There's more than one solution.
There.
Don't worry. I won't bite. Edward, we could help each other out. I could help you, and you could help me.
I smell her perfume.
Come and talk in my bedroom upstairs, where it's nice and private.
Okay. So let me go ahead and yeah, there is that. Yeah, before I forget again, I just want to make sure Just want to make sure I've entered this information in here, and I want to here. Where is it? There we go. All right. So it's going to put illness. Just want to make sure that I've got the content warnings up. And visible. Yeah. Move it a hair up. And that one hopefully should be all right. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Back to this. Hello. That's the dining room. It just amuses me for no reason, apparently. Okay. We do these things when we get cutscenes, and I'm pretty sure that's the whole thing. And there's a door back here. That was the door we just came through, presumably. All right. Kitchen. Drama. Also drama.
Yes, this is it. No, it isn't. I still...
How much should I be paying attention to these hand motions, I wonder? Will this become important? Who knows? You don't even know if she figured it out.
When all the 7 guests have gathered, you must figure out what I want. It's a puzzle, Mrs. Knox. And mind you, the others are also working at the same task. It may all depend on who has the greatest need, or who is the bravest. There are clues throughout this house as to what must be done. The house is alive with clues. Hoping to meet you in the flesh.
Ah. Someone's having a bad day. It's interesting. It's interesting. I have to wonder, it's like, sometimes I would wonder about this, if it's like, if we're seeing this house long after these people have died and we're seeing their ghosts. Perhaps. And the seventh guest is someone who doesn't show up to the house until long, long after they're gone. Okay, well, there's clearly a puzzle here. And there are other doors also. Alright. I like to get the lay of the land here. Ah, a door to possibly the outside, where one cannot go. Alright. Well, let's see what this is. Okay.
Here's food for thought. Be warned, though. Your mind will be gorged before this night is done.
I think I remember this one. I think I actually remember this one. 1 second, let me hop to... I keep doing this. Let me hop to the other side real quick. Okay, yeah, I do remember 30 years ago solving this one. So spoilers for this puzzle 30 years ago. Okay, so this is a this is a thing where the only thing that we see coming close to a vowel is Y, the letter Y, and so every word, pretty much, has a Y in it, and I remember the last line. I remember what the last line is. And I think I remember what one of the adjectives that's up here. But I can't remember where it goes. So this is going to be... I'm going to move into place the things that I remember. If I can, and we'll see. Let's see how well we can do that.
There's more to these cans than meets the eye.
And we can just swap them out. That'll help. I like the design on these cans. It's very varied.
I don't think you can do this.
I need a way to hunt and trap the ghosts immediately. Let's see. No, wait, not this one. There we go. Okay. Yes. Slyly. This has been some time. But but strangely, I remember this puzzle. Slyly, spryly, something by my crypt. I remember that. I remember those parts of the of this, and the rest of it I'm gonna have to reconstruct here because out of what we have left, because I have forgotten. Rhyme, rhythm. I remember one of the words was spryly, I think. So this is a verb. That probably has at least one Y in it. This one does stick with you, doesn't it? Yeah, I agree. Something, slyly, spryly, something by my crypt. We have T's and G's and H's and P's. E-S-R. A couple of T's. Rhyme? No, that would require an E. Thry. Let me focus on the little word first. Maybe that'll help. Thy? No. I mean, it could be thy, but I don't think it is. Shy? Shy! I think the first word is shy. Shy something, slyly, spryly, something by my crypt. Okay. Spry. No, spryly. Tryst. Maybe. Oh! Oh, it's racist. Okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yes.
Ah, the 90s. Okay.
There. Now I've solved it.
It tells us very little aside from that one needs to go to the crypt at some point. Apparently, there's a crypt. And one might have been having a tryst by the crypt. Who knows? Okay. Let me look at the map real quick. So this probably means there's a way down. Okay, there's a basement. I need to. I think probably I want to check out the rest of this floor before I try to do the basement. Um, just because, you know, one never knows. Also, apparently another room. But there is now a puzzle here. I'm gonna come back and do this one. Because I'm gonna keep going clockwise. Can't go in. Okay. Maybe I can't go clockwise. Ah. There's a telescope. Looking around. Over here. Eh? I wonder what that is. I can't see it very well. And there's a fireplace? Okay. We are suddenly in another place. Where are we? We do not know. Where would that... We went in here. We were at the far end. The fireplace was down here. Ah! The hell? Where the... We get moved upstairs? Wait a minute. Ah! There's a puzzle here. I know there's a puzzle here. I want to figure out what the hell happened with this. Did we suddenly hop upstairs? Where did we go? Oh, that looks perfectly safe. No problems there, I'm certain. Door there from where we just came from. Door there. Where? Does this lead back to the fire? I don't know where we are. Okay, sure. Let's follow the. I'm gonna save the game real quick.
Your game has been saved.
Oh, wait. Yes, we're upstairs. It is so odd. Okay. I guess it was a question of putting us... I guess we went up the chimney or something. Interesting. Okay. Let's take a look at this.
You'll need more than lenses to focus your thoughts on this one.
Mars is suspiciously closer than I would like. You know, if you're able to see Mars that close through that kind of telescope, something is terribly, terribly wrong. But anyway. And part of me wishes I was paying attention to what the guy was saying. Because this puzzle I did not solve.
Now this doesn't make sense. Or does it?
We're spelling something. All right. Tapas. T-H-I-E. This.
I don't think so.
Apparently not. It's not this. Who knew there were all these giant letters on Mars? I know, right? The Martians did not tell us anything.
This doesn't make sense. Or does it?
I don't think so.
Okay, it stops us before we get too far, which is nice.
Now this doesn't make sense. Or does it?
Oh, they're making a pun. This doesn't.
I don't think so.
No. The. I guess we'll start with the definite article, the.
Now this doesn't make sense. Or does it?
There. There well, there way. There is.
A perplexing planetary poser. How puzzling. Perhaps a phonemic path can be phrased with a little postulation.
That meant absolutely nothing. Okay. There is no. There is blue. I think no is going to sound better here.
Fun yet, mortal?
Nope. Nope. There is no possible way. Got it.
This is trickier than it looks.
I feel it looks trickier than it is, but whatever. There is no possible way.
What twisted crime of logic would merit such a sentence?
Old man Stauff built a house and filled it with his toys. 6 guests were invited one night. Their screams the only noise. Blood inside the library, blood right up the hall, dripping down the attic stairs. Hey guests, try not to fall. Nobody came out that night. Not one was ever seen. But old man Stauff is waiting there. Crazy, sick, and mean.
I feel as though they're trying to send a definite message. I'm not sure they know what that message is. Anyway. Drama. Oh, same one. Okay, we already saw that. Alright. Oh, apparently that's going to be important later. That's because they're letting us look at it again. Okay. Yeah, crazy, sick, and mean. I mean, that's a lot of us. That happens to a lot of us as we get older. So we solved that. Can't seem to get in there. I'd like to get in there, but we can't get in there. So we probably have to find a passage or something that goes in there. All right, let's look at this. It's now open here.
It's easy to find a place to start. It's hard to find a place to finish.
And I remember, I kind of remember not being able to do this very well at all. when I played this, you know, back when I was in college. But maybe it'll be okay. So yeah, easy to find a place to start because the way this is a this is a, how do I explain this? Even figure. I don't have the vocabulary for this. I'm gonna start over here.
Where should I go now?
Yes, it just depends on what shape they're wanting us to make with this. Because you have a bunch of triangles. It just sort of depends on how you want to handle it, right?
I wonder if you will get the point of this.
I will not. And that spider is there, and then we have reopened the possibility of making more spiders. But evidently, yes, it's supposed to point in some direction or something. You know, this is probably another pun. How dare they?
The points of this star are missing something.
The points of the star are missing something.
Which way should I go now? There's something missing. This star seems to have lost its sparkle.
Well, like, hard to know what you're trying to make. Okay. Okay. So,
which way should I go now?
I'm gonna try that again.
I wonder if you will get the point of this.
And next I'll go
Which
here.
way should I go now?
Try this tactic.
The points of this star are missing something. Which way should I go now? There's something missing. This star seems to have lost its sparkle.
Oh, I see. Not letting me do these. Interesting. This only has the one. I'm not going to be able to make it down here. Okay. It's only letting me do this one.
That's not it.
But that's not it. I'm presuming we're trying to get it so that we have a spider at each one. Except, of course, the last one would be impossible. So going consecutively doesn't work. Let's try this.
Which way should I go now?
Put you at the top.
I wonder if you will get the point of this.
Nope, probably not.
Which way should I go now? The points of this star are missing something.
We have that and that, so
which way should I go now?
I'm gonna try sending you there.
There's something missing. This star seems to have lost its sparkle.
Several things missing. And
which way should I go now?
I'm gonna send you there. And guess I'm gonna send someone there.
Which way should I go now?
All right. We have two choices. And we can send someone down here. Or we could open up someone here and send them up to one of these two spots.
Which way should I go now?
We still have our choice here. And we're going to be filling in the final one, right? So either it makes more sense to me to have them ranging all around the top. So I'm going to try to do it this way. And we'll see what happens.
Curses!
That it?
Come on. Come on. Come. Please.
These children are here. Interesting. Okay, good, good. Are you available yet? No, you are not. Okay. So at this point, we can either go up or down. And there are two ways up. There are in fact two ways up. One way is through the one way is by the staircase and the other is by the chimney. I guess that's a good question. Do we go more obvious first and go up the stairs to check out the second floor, which seems to have many doors in it? Or do we do the basement first? We do the basement first just as a way of clearing it. Who knows? I'd be inclined to go more the obvious route, but let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit save. This one led nowhere, so I'm just gonna save over it.
game has been saved.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think I'm going to need to take a moment. I will need to take a moment. So, we'll give us a moment. I will return. I am trying to remember what year Phantasmagoria came out, because there was a. I imagine there's a similar feel. It had to have come out after this. Had to have. Just based on the timing of everything. Oh, hello. Hello again. You would like us to go that way, which I'm sure will be delightful. Let me see if I can actually look at the map. Oh, hey. Okay. So I feel as though there something happened over there. First floor. Can I get the second floor? There we go. Phantasmagoria was 95. This was 93. Yeah. Thank you for looking at that. This is about 6 months before Myst. Okay. Nice. Are we here? Is this where we are right now? Probably. There's another way up, though. Okay. So we are being ushered in this direction, which is fine if we continue to use the clockwise model, so... At least I think we are. Ah! I think it was that direction. Wait, what direction are we being issued? ushered in this direction? Yes. Yes, there you are again. I get it. I understand you want us to head that way. Okay. Okay, I'm coming. Possibly. Yeah, there we go. I saw something interesting happening over here. So, I am curious to see what's happening over here. This is this... No, I will not say that yet. I'll say that later. There's a bed puzzle. Just checking out the rest of the room in case I'm anything I need to see here. Okay.
Skipping 3s and skipping 5s. Perhaps that's how one derives the answer to this wordy tale. But you won't win. You're bound to fail.
Yes, you're probably right. Skipping 3s and skipping 5s. This is like we're supposed to sort of labyrinth pattern. We're supposed to start from here. Okay. Glad we're clear on that. T-E.
There are stars in space, but no spaces are allowed here. Only stars.
We skipped 5 ahead.
What did Stoff mean by 3s and 5s?
This is... We can go back. We can go backwards.
I can't just step anywhere.
Yeah, You can go back to the star. And I can't go ahead far enough to grab anything else, so let's go back to the star. Yeah. You can skip 3 spaces or 5 spaces. The sky. Is can't go to the U here yet, so you can only go to this R. One, two, three, four, 5. Ready. The sky is ready. Or I could go to this other R, but that doesn't spell anything. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3 for the space. Okay, the sky is ready. I could do a second space, or if we go to this Y. Ooh. That's gonna be rough. Y S space or O. Your is when I have to make a decision, right? One, two, three, four, five, six, space, six left. More letters than we have space. Oh, and yeah, we've already screwed up. We've already screwed up because because there's no space to put here. This guy is ready. Your because there's no space there, we're going to be making a word that doesn't exist. Yorb? Yorble? Yorbla. O-O-D. B-L-O-O-D. I feel like the last word is supposed to be bloody. B-L-O-O-D-Y. But your is probably wrong. Yeah.
I don't think so. Skipping threes and skipping fives. Perhaps that's how one derives the answer to this wordy tale. But you won't win. You're bound to fail.
Probably. I'm gonna go ahead with what we had.
Stars in space, but no spaces are allowed here.
Yeah, I get it.
What did Stoff mean by threes and fives? I can't just step anywhere.
Okay.
I don't think so. Skipping threes and skipping fives. Perhaps that's how one derives the answer to this wordy tale.
Can we spell ready in a different direction?
You're bound to fail.
Maybe.
There are stars in space, but no spaces are. What did Stoff mean by threes? I can't just step anywhere.
Sky is try this one. No?
I don't think so. Skipping threes and skipping...
Okay.
There are stars in space, but no space. What did Stoff mean by threes? I can't just step anywhere.
S-A-Y space is... And that's a star, but it won't let us take it, right? We have to go to this one. Interesting. Okay. I'm just confirming.
There are stars in space, but no... What did Stoff mean by threes and fives? I can't just step anywhere.
Do we have to use all the stars? Is that what it's implying? Madness. RR would not make sense. And the really weird thing is we've picked up nothing but, we've picked up everything along the way thus far. Huh. Interesting. It disappeared there instead of putting it on the board. And this is the only way we have to go.
I don't think so. Skipping threes and skipping fives.
There are stars
I'm
in space.
probably just spelling out completely the wrong words.
What does Stoff mean by threes? I can't just step anywhere.
I feel like there's another layer to this I'm just not seeing. F. They're just disappearing. Interesting. Okay. Space F A L. FL. FA. Oh, it's up here. I just wasn't noticing. FA. Fate. Is. There we go. Is bloody. There we go. Okay. I just didn't see it wrapping around the side of the board. How long have I been... Okay. O. O. D. Y.
Don't think you'll be so lucky next time.
You know the others will try to beat us. But it doesn't have to be that way. Not if you and I work together. We can solve Stoff's puzzle. We can win. You can get what you want, Edward. What is it that you want? Edward, shall I try to guess? I know where the puzzles are to be solved.
This is the strangest porn I've ever seen.
I know where the puzzles are.
Anyway.
I'll take you there. But first...
I digress.
The smell, it's changing. I can't breathe. I feel so sick.
I will give you everything. I will give you what you want.
No. Why? He was goat-headed for a while, apparently. Burden and Edward make love. Why is she called Burden? Okay. Okay, this is actually getting explicit, so we're going to, yeah, that's, okay. Yes, alright, I get the idea. I need to put a content warning for sexual content on this. I have to explain something about the 90s to some... there was this thing where we felt that it's like... There was this thing that sort of emerged that edgy equals good at that time, for some reason. I mean, I bought into it at the time. But, you know, that sort of... you get caught up and you have no idea what you're doing. Can we see in the basement? Ah, maze! There's a maze down there. I'm so glad I didn't go into the basement yet. In any case, well, back out through here. I think we're continuing clockwise. All right. So we were here, and we came out facing this way, and we turned left. At least that's the theory. So we're gonna. Ah! Good Lord. That painting faces the stairs. All right. Yes, I know. You're headed there. I understand. kind of as I'm clearing these out. Oh, this is probably actually the next room we can go to, but I want to look around real quick first. Oh boy. Hang on. This faces that way. I'm getting turned around. All right, here we go. Okay, we're not allowed through there. I mean, it says on the map where we have access to, but I just wanted to glance around real quick first. Can't even go that way. All right. That clearly is the other way. This is where we were a moment ago. Can't go in there. Okay. Anything weird here? No? Okay. There's a specific order they seem to want us to do this in, so we'll do that. This is another bedroom.
Oh, it's so beautiful. And oh, it's a maze.
Dagnabbit.
I remember doing something like this when I was a little girl. You have to follow it all the way to the center.
Yep. I get it. No one knows what happened next. There's no one left. Hang on. I'm very thankful for captions. Can I see that again? No. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back and... I didn't catch it quite fast. Didn't catch it quite fast enough to do a proper backwards read on that. Oh dear. That's not good. You should probably put something about horrific imagery in as well. But anyway, that's the way out, I think. This has a keyhole. Oh. Yeah, interesting. Okay. All right, let's look at this. Wait. Okay, that's what that is. All right. All right, here we go. Touch a bishop in order to move it. Oh no! Sometimes there are multiple destinations, and sometimes the bishop cannot move at all. This is the bishop puzzle.
Don't you just love surprises?
This is another puzzle that messed me up when I was a younger individual. We only have bishops. I spent hours trying to get these nubbly bastards across the board. I do not know if I will have more success trying it this time, but we shall see. Can I move you down? No, I can't. I can only move you back. I can't choose what direction to move you in. I can only... like, in and back.
Which way should I go now?
Oh, I get to choose?
Which way should I go now?
Can I move you up this way?
Which way should I go now?
I want to move you up here. No, that's gonna do no good.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
Well, that's clearly not what they wanted.
Which way should I go now?
There's a choice.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
Go forward.
Which way should I go now?
They only seem to be able to move in very specific ways. Always a case where it was like, what are you looking for?
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
Nothing allows move forward movement. Nothing.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
That's slightly different.
Which way should I go now?
Can I move forward? I cannot.
Which way should I go now? 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 Which way should I go now?
No.
Which way should I go now?
I wish there was some indicator.
Which way should I go now?
This one is just going to continue to mess me up, isn't it?
Which way should I go now?
Oh, the glasses? Ah!
Which way should I go now?
You can go further. I didn't see that.
Which way should I go now?
Same here? Yes. Okay.
Which way should I go now?
That's helpful. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. All right.
Which way should I go now?
We can go further.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
We're getting them across the board. Ah. Can't move him back. Can't move him at all when he's down there.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
Yes, okay.
Which way should I go now?
Right.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
Hmm.
Which way should I go now?
Ah, good.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
I have forgotten what side everything was on. I'm actually going to need to start this over because I have forgotten where what side what side everything is on. Hang on. But I think I get it. I think I get it. Let me try that again. I actually wonder if I should be looking at that maze. But yeah, because the idea is that these are going to end up... We're going to transpose the ones on the end. By the time we get to the other side, the ones on the end will end up in the middle, I think. So... you just have to clear out the appropriate spaces for whatever we're doing, right? So, for example...
Which way should I go now?
What are your choices? Ah!
Which way should I go now?
It doesn't want us to do it in that order.
Which way should I go now?
It's not allowed to move.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
Yeah, sure, let's put you down there for no apparent reason.
Which way should I go now?
Give us a little more to play with. Maybe, possibly.
Which way should I go now?
I get over here? I can. Okay. There you go. Okay. So, something similar. The ones on the end. Yeah. Have to create room for them.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
Okay. This is the exact same problem I had before. And it seems once you make it all the way across... Oh, you can go back.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
What we were looking for, I think. Gotten turned around again. I'm not sure where I'm heading.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
Ah! All right. I've gotten turned around again. I need to remember where they are. Do we want to play with this maze at all? Actually seems to be, yeah, there's not a whole lot that, anyway. All right. Okay, black is on the left, white is on the right. Ugh. I just make myself a note here if I can't seem to remember that black is left and white is on the right. Okay. All right. This should end up there. 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 And vice versa. Okay.
Which way should I go now?
I'm actually gonna move you back because.
Which way should I go now?
All right. No.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
All right. There's a mirroring thing also going on.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
Yeah. It's not allowing. Fascinating.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
No, okay.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
No.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
You need to get some food. Yes, take care. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I don't know if I'm going to still be up. I'm probably going to be doing the same thing in a little bit. But thank you very much for coming by. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Which way should I go now?
Yeah.
Which way should I go
Haha.
Which way should I go now? 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 Which way should I go now?
This chest thing's gonna kill me. I can tell. I can tell already.
Which way should I go now?
Like, there's no choice but to mess around with it until it does what you want it to.
Which way should I go now?
And we're about to hit a point.
Which way should I go now?
We're about to hit a point. Yeah, I think we've hit the point. I think we've hit that point. Would you like to know the point we've hit? We've hit that point where I'm going to look at something. I have reached my wit's end for the moment. So let me see something. I'm going to check the universal hint system. Because again, I don't want something that's... I don't want something that gives me the immediate solution, right? Okay. We have a possibility. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm looking at. You kind of see where I am here. Let me find the window here. Go to the guest hints, okay. Is it going to show it? Let's see if I can make a quick adjustment here. Actually show you the thing I'm looking at. Yeah. Ah, I see that you see the winning. Yeah, maybe. I tell you what. Let's do that the other way around. There we are. It's one way to do this. All right. Many puzzles use grid-like boards made of individual squares. I'll use the same system for describing each such board. Columns are labeled with letters starting with A on the left, and rows are labeled with numbers starting with 1 at the top. Sample grid will look something like the following, only with more letters and numbers in most cases: A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3. Left and top, I think, got transposed in this description, but I see what they're saying. Okay. Upstairs puzzles rules. Bishop's puzzle. First, a word about the bishops in chess. They can move as many squares as they want to, but only along the diagonals. The bishops in this puzzle follow the same movement rules. Yeah, sort of. These bishops seem to be cowards. Yes, I noticed. That is, they won't move to any square where they are threatened by a bishop of the opposing color. Any square in the same diagonal as another bishop. Ah! Right. That makes sense. I get it now. They don't want to be put in check. Wondering if I should look at the next one. That helps. I wasn't thinking about that. How to get over there without being put in check. You'll switch positions of all the bishops, so each color is the column on the other side. Yeah, I figured that out. What the hell? You have to avoid moving the bishops to an unsafe location. Okay, yeah, I figure. Okay. Alright. So that helps. How much that helps, we'll see. I'm going to take one more crack at it, but then I am going to need to go probably because I need to do the lynch thing. The idea is that I can move them as long as I don't put them in check. That is rough.
Which way should I go now?
You know, I'm gonna start it over. Because I wasn't even thinking about being in check. Okay. It's just a trick of getting it out far enough and in a way that it won't be threatened, right? And in theory, well, so it doesn't really matter the end thing. Okay. And try something.
Which way should I go now?
I can put you there. I can't move you because you're then in... Okay. Yeah, stand by.
Which way should I go now?
Let's not worry about that, actually. Well, I can do that. Actually, I can't do that. I gotta move you first.
Should I go now?
I'm gonna move you back here. And, okay, so we've swapped those two. And we swapped these two. To get you out of that position. Right now, this is the only way he's gonna go, only place he's gonna go, right? Because that's the only place he's safe. Okay. That's as far as they're gonna go. Alright, alright, alright. So, you need to be safe to move less. I'd kind of like to get you down there, but you can't do that in a single move. Tricky. I don't know if I even want to worry about the about that plane of things right now yet. Let's see. It's just really we're these two on the black squares. We are just worried about each other. That's where I'm headed, right? I can't move you without there being a problem.
Which way should I go?
If I move you completely out, then that is a problem. You have a choice. Okay. Like there or where? There? Alright. I was thinking there, but, I move you there. What does that look like? Nothing good. Hang on. I can't move you anywhere without
Which way should I go
risk.
now?
You, on the other hand, I can move here or here.
Which way should I go now?
Back to here. No, not protected. They're both paralyzed right now.
Should I go now?
Trying to get you out on the board here.
Which way should I go now?
Can you move yet? No. Anyone get at you from there? Yes. It's funny. Yeah, even just sort of tackling one at a time, it's still got issues.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
I'm just sending you all back. I'm sending all of you back. Until I can figure out what is best for you.
Which way should I go now?
Well, it feels like... And then that's just their starting point. So unless I need to start with the other ones, which maybe I do, when they're here, at the time for action? Maybe. Alright. How about you? No, I can't put you there. 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 I can move you back. I can move you back. That's all I can do. Okay, so from that position, that's not possible.
Where should I go now?
You put you down here. Will that help? Not much.
Which way should I go now?
What about this? Ah, good. Okay. All right. All right. We're seeing some traction. I can't move you right now anywhere, probably. You, on the other hand,
go now.
And I can put you down there. Still can't move you because you're there.
Which way should I go now?
Can I put you there? Not yet, because you're there. I can put you there. No, I can only put you that right there.
Which way should I go now?
Need to swing you into your opposite spots here.
Which way should I go now?
Doesn't really work, does it? Ah! Oh, wait. I can't move you at all.
Which way should I go now?
If I put you there, I still can't move you. Except back to your starting point. It's very strange. Did you feel it's safe enough to come out?
Which way should I go now?
But you won't.
Which way should I go now?
No way to do this. There may be no way to do this. Even just looking at just the because yeah, the ideally, yeah, the looking at black or white squares, it doesn't really if I'm looking at black squares, I don't have to worry about the white squares at the time that I'm looking at the black squares. I'm realizing this because of how diagonal works. But if we're starting on the end, or are we starting in the middle? We're starting on the end. We're trying to get them to a place where they will be safe. I'm like, that's a thing we can do. But it's not going to be safe for you to move, is it? Into this. Look at what we have here. Like, I need you over here. I can only move them back. Moving down here is pain.
Which way should I go now?
Like, I can move you here, but that doesn't really help, does it?
Which way should I go now?
You can't move. Neither of you can move. Is it in this configuration?
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
I'm really not sure. It's like I could put you there, but that wouldn't do much. Like, I still can't move the rest of you. I mean, sure, there's that. I can move you down here. You don't seem to want to do that. Yeah, you'd be in check. A way to get you out of check. Not having to worry about all of these things.
Where should I go now?
Yeah, presumably. Surely there's a solution. You would think. You would think. We start with the middle. I mean, I get it. We have to be careful.
Which way should I go now?
Only going this far out is not going to help much.
Which way should I go now? 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 Which way should I go now?
Alright. Alright, well, I have to decide if I want to, how much longer I want to bang my head against the wall on this. Kind of sucks because this is one of those things that I couldn't defeat back in the day, but I still can't seem to defeat it. Bishop's puzzle. We have 11 things here. Bishops can't leave the color they start on. Bishops that start in a white square must stay in white squares. Bishops start blank. Yeah, I mean, I've been taking advantage of that, so I've only had to think about one color at a time, but it's still, it's like, let me see if there's a strategy that they talk about at first. There are 11 steps here. This also means that white square bishops can't affect black ones and vice versa, so you can ignore one color while you're working on the other. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Keep track of your moves, work on only one color, and then just use a mirror image of those moves for the other color. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. The question of finding a combination of moves that actually works, right? A good starting move is to move the 2 center bishops, each 1 square, to a square in the center in the next column. This move will free up some of the bishops on the other side so they're not confined to the first line or two. An example of this is E2 to D3. Okay. So, and again, wiping the board clean, starting over. The example of this is E2 to D3. Is what's happening there. Then what? See, the problem is I could flip these two, but
which way should I go now?
I don't know how, what sort of chance that would give us.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
It's like I can do this. That gives us very little to play with when it comes to this, right? You can move them back, that's it. So let's say we don't move them all the way. Nope. Nope. Nope, it's not helping.
Which way should I go now?
Like, having one there,
which way
I guess is like, that's also a thing we can do. Does that help? Maybe.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
That's the thing, is I can't put myself there, because that's still there. And that still can't be moved.
Which way should I go?
It doesn't really work out. So unfortunately, it doesn't do what we want. It also helps to have both bishops on the same side sit in the same diagonal. Remember that every diagonal that the bishops on one side occupies is closed off to the bishops on the other side. So if you put both bishops in the same diagonal, you free up more diagonals for the other color. Right, okay. That moves us to the center, that's about it. Likewise, try putting bishops in the corners. Bishops in the corner only cover one diagonal, so the other bishops are more free to move. Alright. I fear we're gonna have to come back to this. But I mean, I'm gonna take one more stab at this. So we move a center, right?
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
Can't really move it to the corner, can I?
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
It is not going to get me into the corner.
Which way should I go now? 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 Which way should I go now?
All right. Yeah, no, it's not clicking for me. It's not clicking for me. All right, we're going to take some time. We're going to take some time and tackle this again later. Where this is turning into several forevers. And I'm growing weary. So I'm gonna take myself off here. Let me go ahead and just make sure I've got this set up. I'm gonna hit save on this. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we need to worry about here. Accursed bishops.
Your game has been saved.
Yay. Alright. Well, I think that's actually where we're going to leave it, I'm afraid. Alas. Alas, that's where we gotta leave it. So, I thank you all very much for coming. I appreciate it. Yeah, those bishops kicked my ass 30 years ago, and they're doing it again now. So we'll see. We'll see next time I do this if what the heck's going on, and see if I can figure it out. Next time I play video games, I might be starting the next Age of Empires campaign, or I might try this again. I don't know yet. I'm gonna probably try to alternate them a bit, this one and that one. We'll see. I'm interested. I'm enjoying it. I just, you know, there's pieces not connecting for this, and so I gotta take a break and come back to it later. In the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. There is, let's see, on Monday nights here on this channel, we are getting close to the end of our campaign that we're running, Tabletop campaign of Don't Rest Your Head. And on alternate Thursdays, I play old text adventure games with my friend Lucci. And so we'll be doing that from point to point. That's everything. And this we do randomly. Every few days I try to play a video game. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I will catch you next time. Farewell.